The curfew for bars and restaurants finally lifted as COVID restrictions loosen up around the state.
Yeah, Fox 17's Marisa Oberly joining us live in Grand Rapids with a closer look at the impact on that industry tonight. Marisa?
Ryan and Derek, just because those businesses can stay open until 2 a.m. doesn't necessarily mean that they will. Industry experts tell me that those bars and restaurants across the state are facing a worker shortage, among other things, ultimately impacting the services they will be able to provide during this reopening process.
After a long year, Arctos' Meadery is ready for some longer nights.
Starting this weekend, we're going to open till midnight.
The bar along Bridge Street in Grand Rapids preparing to extend its hours after the 11 p.m. curfew for bars and restaurants implemented this winter to mitigate COVID-19 spread expired on Tuesday.
While cleaning up, I've seen people trying to come in and drink. Obviously, we couldn't because of curfew let them in or anything.
Arctos' owner says while it never made most of its money late at night, he estimates the extra hour could increase sales up to 15%. Across town, at Bob's Bar, though, they rely on that time.
The 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. are really good hours for us and very profitable hours for us. So we're excited about staying open.
And while the Midtown staple is eager to welcome customers back, the Michigan Licensed Beverage Association says people must be patient.
It's going to take time for our employees and our people to get back in the swing of things.
The organization explains establishments face issues that extend past last call and could continue through the lifting of indoor limits in July. The biggest problem is an employee shortage, some of its members keeping hours limited or closing on some days to offset it. Added to that, the cost of goods is rising, so food and drink prices may reflect it.
Coming out of this pandemic and trying to come out of this at the same time, we're facing a lot.
The weather's just too nice, daylight's lasting longer, and yeah, I think it's time. And not rushing anything, just kind of taking it slow to make sure everything goes well and smooth.
And with people staying out drinking later, we did ask the Grand Rapids Police Department if it anticipates any increases in driving under the influence. The department spokesman says it's difficult to predict those things. However, their officers are on standby and ready to enforce any traffic laws as well as protect the community over these next few weeks. Now, just as a general reminder, you are still required by state law to wear a mask if you are unvaccinated, but regardless of your vaccination status, private businesses can require you to wear one indoors. Reporting in Grand Rapids, Marisa Oberly, Fox 17 News.